In advertising, every action has a reaction. So when a brand communicates its performance on one attribute, that consumer will then make a series of inferences about that brand's performance on a series of related attributes. So when brands can often run into trouble is when they communicate two or more messages which are implausible or not believable in the eyes of the consumer. So what plausibility allows brands to do is to look at the interrelationships across different product or service attributes and then figure out which two messages are plausible in the eyes of the consumer, and therefore which messages or combinations of messages should be communicated in tandem to strengthen or enhance that message. And conversely, looking at which message combinations are implausible or not believable in the eyes of the consumer, and therefore which combination should be avoided or appropriately managed. One of the challenges we find our clients often face is what to actually say to consumers. And when clients don't have a robust scientific-based understanding of what to say, that can often lead to too many messages being communicated to the market. And when brands communicate too many messages, that dilutes impact of the core message that you're trying to communicate. You also run the risk of communicating two or more messages which are implausible in the eyes of the consumer, and therefore burning up in this zone of cynicism. So plausibility really helps brands to optimize those message combinations which work synergistically and therefore enhance cut-through and ultimately deliver more impact for your ad. So the 3 steps marketers should take. Step 1 is to build a quantitative model determining the hierarchy of rational drivers of brand choice in your category. Step 2 is then distilling all that information down into a very narrow focus, selecting one price message and one quality message. The 2 messages are actually going to be most important to bring about a behavioural change for your brand. Step 3 is to then look at plausibility. So understanding which messages, looking at your chosen reason to believe, price and quality, and figuring out which messages are congruent or plausible when communicated together to really enhance and support those intended messages, as well as which messages are implausible and therefore should be avoided or appropriately managed.